What's going on, guys? Back here with another video today, and I have a very exciting one for you. For all the OGs, even though I haven't been around that long, they have been watching my videos. A couple of videos ago, I posted a video going over a turbo kit on my buddy Brady's truck that he has, and it's all finished up now. So pretty much got to fast forward through the whole build. I'll explain what happened with that, because I know I think I mentioned we were going to try and do it ourselves, but of course that didn't happen. But the thing's completely done now. It is rad. I'm gonna get it here on the video for you guys so you could hear it, see how it runs, maybe do a couple burnouts. And at the end of the video, a really sick surprise that just popped up yesterday. He just picked up a new couple parts for the truck that's gonna completely change the aesthetic look on the outside. And I cannot wait to get these things on the truck, which will be here in this video today. So stay tuned for that towards the end. This is kind of the second part of this video. Alright guys, just got some fuel here in the old Sierra, and gonna go do some pulls here so you guys can see how this thing sounds, how it runs. Just as a quick overview for you guys that have not seen it under the hood yet, which of course I'll show you here shortly. It's an LS2 swapped 05 2500 GMC Sierra, and of course it's four-wheel drive as well. Yes, has a Huron speed turbo kit on it that retains AC, and has a 75 millimeter billet ball bearing Turbonetics turbo. Built trans, so built 4LADE. Drive shaft is coming for it. Right now, stock drive shaft, stock diff. But pretty much, you know, those are pretty strong on these 2500 trucks. And he's currently running 18 pounds of boost, so that is a lot of boost. I know you diesel guys, you know, or you know, including me, you know, we run, you know, anywhere from 30 to, you know, even 100 pounds of boost sometimes. But on these gas motors, 18 pounds of boost is pretty significant. So this thing definitely moves out, and you guys will see that here shortly. So that's Brady's probably favorite activity right there, is getting in throttle, getting the turbo spooled, and letting off and hearing that blow off. So definitely sounds sick. Don't know if you guys can hear that through the video or not, but this thing sounds amazing, and it actually spools very quick. You know, Brady was looking for something, you know, that was going to spool. Just, you know, you're in the frame too.
Oh, sweet.
Like you're all the way in it.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys.
Brady was looking for something, you know, that would spool quick too. That wasn't gonna be really laggy. Like my truck, of course, went from stock turbo, drop-in turbo, compounds, a bunch of different turbo setups, and now it's pretty laggy. So that's not really what he was looking for. He wanted something that was, you know, drivable and could be in boost pretty quick. And this thing spools super fast, almost like a diesel with a, you know, stock turbo or a small drop-in turbo. So what do you think so far, Brady?
Fucking love it. I've driven it a shit ton. Still getting used to it a little bit. Playing around with the boost a lot. Knowing when to ramp it in and where I should really give it power. It's a lot of fun. Having a hard time putting the power to the ground. So I'm chewing through tires really bad. I really need new tires. That's a necessity right now. But it's fun, you know, so it's okay. I mean, I don't mind roasting tires at the moment.
And this is something that you and I talked about, what, 9 years ago, roughly?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like freshman year of high school before I even had this truck. I knew I was going to get it. My dad had it brand new. He told me he was going to give it to me when I was 16. You know, I mean, it's a 2005. It's not like I was given a brand new truck when I was 16. But I always talked about I wanted to boost it, wanted to turbo it, and we've almost pulled the trigger a time or two on like an on-3 kit, Huron kit here or there, and
I mean, when we were looking back then, I mean, even when I think we had that same class again in what, 11th grade?
Yeah, I think it was either 11th or 12th grade again.
Yeah, by then, you know, Huron was coming out with their first turbo kit for F bodies, which, you know, I had an F body. That was my first car, and I turboed that with a Huron kit. And even after that, Huron came out with just a hot side kit, so there wasn't really many options for full bolt-on turbo kits for these trucks. It was more of buying a hot side kit and don't know why no one offered a cold side kit, but you know, even and back then, honestly, On3 Performance, you know, they weren't really known for quality. I know they've gotten a lot better. The funny thing is the same turbo that's on this truck, which is a Turbonetic 7575 billet ball bearing, was the same exact turbo that I had on my LS1, my bone stock LS1, when I first got my turbo kit. So with him having a bigger motor, and of course it's built, so you know, it has of course a little John camshaft, a turbo cam, and everything's been spec'd more for a turbo build than compared to a stock motor. So he spools his turbo a lot faster than I did, and I think that's what gives this truck such a fun drivability aspect to it.
Oh yeah, I mean it's something that I can't make the turbo sound go away if I wanted to. It's immediately making, you hear it spooling the moment I give it throttle.
Which is just like a diesel.
Yeah, and I love that, you know, and I've not been outside my truck and watched it drive by, but I'm imagining it's loud as hell for everybody else too. I was trying not to cuss.
No worries. I mark these videos not for kids.
Okay.
So we can cuss. This is not family friendly content.
Gotcha. Yeah, don't do this at home, kids.
That was a quick 100 plus pull in here in Mexico. That was sweet. That was sweet. And the crazy thing is too is once this converter locks, which is around 40 to 60 depending on when he takes off and everything and if he spins. But when the converter locks, it pulls 1.5 times harder than it's pulling originally, which this thing's a beast with a converter locked. Even without it, but it's just crazy how you get rolling, just like in my truck when the converter locks, it's like it feels way faster, and it's so pretty much, you would think that the faster you go with a huge truck that it would feel slower, but it hauls ass down low and the converter locks and you're pulling even harder up top. It's crazy. I'm gonna jump out and get some outside clips of this thing rolling too. Wow, god damn, that thing's nasty. Jesus Christ, that thing, man, that reminds me of my car so much. It sounds just like a turbo LS car, and it's a full-size truck hauling ass. Jesus, that thing is so sick. It sounds way better being outside than it does inside. Holy cow. I hope it comes through on the camera as good as it does for me here in person. Holy cow. Jesus Christ. Even smelling the meth mixing with the 93. Man, it's like I'm not even that old, but man, I haven't had my car for a couple of years now, and this thing literally brings me back to exactly that. I miss those days, man. I miss those days. Wow. So as you can see, guys, this thing gets down, it throws down, makes cool noises, hauls absolute butt, and yeah, I mean, you guys just saw it for yourself. You're getting a little squirrely there, man.
Yeah, I know. I was still learning this thing a lot more than
I mean, that's the first Burnout, right?
Yeah, it's my first Burnout ever since I've got the whole thing back, so
not too bad, not too shabby.
I was skating a little bit back and forth, and I was like, man, do I really want to let out of this and be safe, or do I want to stay in it, possibly end up in the ditch, and stayed in it. So
no lift gang over here.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it feels great. It's sweet. I mean, like right now, my temperatures are already down pretty back to normal operating, but just want to be real safe with it. I mean.
Definitely. There's a lot of people that don't understand, and you do back-to-back burnouts, and they just keep thrashing on their truck like whistling diesel, and it works for them sometimes, but when you don't want to have your stuff broken down all the time and you want to actually have fun with it, then you take care of it and don't do that. So
exactly. I just spent a lot of money on everything, and want to make sure I have it for a while. So,
but it's also, you know, the roads are kind of wet right now, so, you know, mind you guys, it's overcast out here. It rained earlier today, so the roads are still damp. You know, so it takes a lot more heat to
get the smoke.
You know, you can spin just, you know, even easier, but you're not going to get the smoke unless it's dry. So, your sense,
he probably hates us.
Yeah, there's this lady walking up and down the street we're going up and down on, and she probably actually likes it. Can't tell if she's 22 or 42.
Yeah, she's not bad.
Alright guys, back here in the garage, and we're going to take the old silver bullet out and see how this thing does with some pulls and some burnouts. I promised this when I first got the truck back, and I have not done it yet. So like I said, I was trying to get this thing lined out, which the tune I have in it now is pretty good. So like how it feels, like how it shifts and everything. So I'm ready to you know, bring you guys some good content with it. And just got the wheels polished professionally, and about to do some sick burnouts and make them look like trash again. So all for you guys.
What up, guys? Coming at you with another YouTube channel video.
Hey, you can't steal my intro.
Oh man.
Alright guys, so here in the Duramax, it's warming up a little bit, and told you guys we're going to take it out for a spin so you guys can see what it sounds like. Do some pulls, maybe a little burnout here or there. We did pull the truck out of the garage, which is AC'd, and it's really nasty here in Florida right now. It's disgusting out. And the wheels got super hazy because it went from cold to this nasty, hot, whatever. So that's awesome. They look terrible.
Humid
Yeah,
as
it's
fuck.
probably humid. Humidity.
We'll never do.
Exactly. Like, who cares about your sub-box strobing?
Yeah, that's like 16-year-old. I drive a Honda.
Yes. So, wasn't your first car a Honda?
Absolutely not. Don't listen to him. First car is my truck. First and only car up until about 6 months ago.
Now you're rocking a Benz.
Now I'm rocking
Rocking the foreign.
the
That
foreign.
bitch domestic now.
Yeah, 2003. It's got its green card.
These teriyaki tornadoes are about to start screaming at you guys here in a little bit.
Teriyaki tornadoes. Sounds good. Let's blow it up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have that sick blow-off valve, but you know, us diesel guys don't get that same, I guess, same satisfaction hearing the blow-off, but
Yeah. I'm like not even like truck guy anymore. I'm like car guy performance in a truck. It's weird.
I'm driving right now. I'll call you later. I'd say hang up on the missus.
I was wondering why it's so fucking hot over here. It's all the way up to
Madison?
78 in Madison's seat.
All right, so I fucked it all up.
Yeah, that pulls. It's crazy how much different it feels like when you're. There we go. It's crazy how different it feels when you're like in the passenger seat versus driving.
Definitely.
Feels so
Way
much different.
And the power delivery is different. So that's another thing, guys. You know, diesel with big compounds to a gasser with a smaller turbo. You know, not small, but you know, it's spooled pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Completely different delivery on power. Completely different.
Somewhere down there.
He said, fuck your burnout.
I can do a better one. Dude, that was one of the nastiest burnouts I've ever seen you do. Probably the nastiest, actually.
Wow.
That was fucking sweet.
There's literally fog over there.
Oh my god, yeah, there is. I couldn't see you through the smoke.
Camera. That's fog, still tire smoke from 20 seconds ago or a minute ago.
That's
Dude,
nuts.
this thing was rolling.
Dude, you left way darker marks than I did, and they're...
Dude, it was spinning for forever, and then when I lit off of it,
then
the turbo was like...
That's sweet.
Oh my god.
That's sweet. I'm still zoomed in.
Trans is a little warm, but it's still not hot.
No, it's not bad.
This got up to like 210, and then it went right back down. I don't want to completely kill him yet.
420S.
Yes, 420S, not the
RIP the 420S. The superior 420.
But wow, it would be sicker if you were way farther away and you got me coming the whole way.
And seeing the whole
Because like when I blew by you,
you were still rolling, yeah.
I knew you couldn't. I know the camera isn't gonna see it, but I was rolling for a ways, like just smoke.
I got a video of the marks, the skid marks.
You did?
Yeah, so you can see. Yeah, well, showed me up on my burnout, so.
It's just all torque.
Yeah, exactly. Well, once I get that sensor and once I get that drive shaft, once I get the sensor and the drive shaft, then I can really stab the throttle and
exactly.
I don't even have to brake it. You know, I literally just floor it and burn out. So.
All right, guys, back here in the garage, and we're going to end the video right here. Hopefully you guys liked all the burnouts, pulls. Finally got to see this thing do a nasty burnout, which I know I promised you guys like 2 months ago I would do. Got this thing in the garage now. Stay tuned for part 2. This is the end of this video, but we're going to record another one that pretty much goes over what's sitting right here. As you can see, another set of wheels. So tune in for the next video where I show you guys what wheels these are. They're going on this truck. That's what I was telling you guys about earlier in the video, that I said stay tuned till the end. These babies right here are going on this truck. And I'm gonna do an overview of what's done to this as well. So stay tuned, guys. I have a lot of content to come between, of course, both of these trucks. So we'll start pumping those videos out, and of course there's a bunch of fun, gnarly stuff happening. So thanks for watching. I promise you guys to see you on the next one. Peace.